This is Hovermancop. I am the world's top cop. And if you are listening to me now, pay attention because this is directly from the heart. Many of you are going to take different journeys in life that you don't quite know what it will be, but you are anxious. And this world that we are living in is in need of each and every one of you. The world that we are now experiencing is becoming more and more imbalanced. Doing things and reacting to things based on social programming, prejudices, hatred. Many are being raised in homes and communities where lawlessness, discrimination, bigotry, injustice has become the norm, along with immorality and dishonor, and integrity remains to be not seen in many places around this globe. All that you have learned in your educational institutions and how you perceive yourself in the world and those who are connected to you will remain and will be an important factor to the direction of life that you will now go into as graduates of 2020. I want you to know that my message to you is that there is a price to pay for doing right. What side of life will you take? Will you take the side of doing those things that is right in our world, or things that is wrong and corrupt, that is making life across this country we call America and all across the diaspora in jeopardy of all hope? For there is no hope in no one's life if we do not take a stand and defend and rise up for justice. The most important thing that you have not been taught in your academic careers, the schools that you attend, you need to know that life in our societies can only prosper and thrive with justice. Justice is needed now more than ever before. Justice determines whether or not you will get the proper payment on your job, regardless of your gender, regardless of your race. Justice will determine whether or not you are able to get a sufficient loan for homes or for businesses or any other sort. No justice will equal discrimination, gentrification, racial targeting. The justice system is full of injustice. Our law enforcement families are experiencing much of those who are wearing the uniform, practicing injustice and shooting and killing innocent victims across this world. I want you to know, in order for you to be a leader, to be considered one where all in society will hear or know of you for generations to come, you must not be like the norm. You must not go along and to fit along in our world the way it is. You must know who you are. You must know what you want, that which is right, that which is of justice. And you must stand, live, and breathe by justice. And if need be, die by justice, that all may experience and see the world greater than what it is now becoming because of injustice. I paid the price for justice. When I was a police officer, I seen acts of injustice and immediately stood up for injustice throughout my career. And I worked, bled, shed, and put so many dangerous criminals in jails on the act of justice, regardless of who and what background they came from. I graduated with a criminal justice degree. And while in school, I served in the armed forces and became the top cop in Houston. And no one has ever wore the uniform and has arrested the most dangerous criminals, fugitive warrants, narcotics arrests, foot chases, and vehicle pursuits of all sorts, grabbing, snatching, taking away guns from criminals, even in the midst of them trying to kill me, all in the name of justice. And I became Officer of the Year. And no one in the world has done what I accomplished as a police officer for that department. And it came to a point, to a last standstill, when Ahmaud and so many like him that I've witnessed has been killed with no justification. Boston John, the incident in Dallas, I broke that investigation down, took up my stand against that the unjustified act by that so-called officer. And I paid the price for it. I lost the place where I lived, 4-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, comfortable living, to sleeping in my car, sleeping back and forth in my office, bathing myself in public restrooms for over a year because I paid the price for justice and did not stand silent against injustice. And I had to be removed and was forced out of the job that I served and loved all of my years of service as a police officer. The price was painful. Sleeping on the floors and in my car. There's a price to pay for doing right? Where will you stand in the name of doing right, in the name of justice? Your name and your life will not be dictated and remembered by the money that you gain, by the people that you mistreat. Your life will forever be in the memory of heaven and in the eternal life by your stand and commitment to justice. And may you live a life of justice, that our world will become that what it should be and not what it is now becoming. Over out.